We are live. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Woke and Weird podcast, where we talk about the wokest and weirdest shit you can possibly imagine. Just you fucking wait. I am joined by my buddies, Kade, also known as Kade Runner 49.
It's Kade Runner 2049.
That's what I said. The fuck?
You just said 49.
Definitely said 49.
I don't know what you're talking about. Run it back. Run it back. All right. So we also have our producer, Tim, our fearless leader.
Hello. I'm here.
We have Reverse Grandma, the fucking best name I've ever heard.
Aw, daddy.
Then we have our love child, Trimmy, that everybody loves equally and quite literally.
Yo,
sexually.
what up?
I'd love him more if he didn't have a Chromebook.
I will literally tell you.
No, Trimmy's great if you want to learn more about the Napoleonic Wars.
Please.
Yeah,
I'm not an expert on it yet, but I'm getting there, all right?
We'll have a history episode where we just break down our favorite either wars, historical dramas, our favorite historical movies, not Lincoln.
Patriot.
The Patriot.
Always the Patriot.
I was laughing my ass off going through and editing the last one of the other episodes we did where we talked about the Patriot, and you were just like, dude, that guy was based on the Swamp Fox, and he was super racist.
He was.
He wasn't just racist, he was a super racist.
He was the douchiest, but not to get off topic.
Yeah, so we got a good episode for you guys coming on tonight. So yesterday, you drooled a little bit. What happened yesterday, guys? What was the big event of the season?
The Puppy Bowl.
I did watch the Puppy Bowl.
Did they still play that? Is it still on Animal Planet?
Yeah. No, it's on Discovery. Well, I mean, so Ray, she got like a free subscription for like Discovery Plus or whatever that is. Just
How do you get that?
She has a Roku TV and she's just like, I got
okay.
Discovery Plus, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? So
my favorite part about watching the Puppy Bowl is the referee that obviously hates his job very much.
It was so cringe.
He doesn't want to be there.
It's so cringe. Yeah, he's getting a fat paycheck though.
Oh,
but the host of it was fucking Martha Stewart and Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
Yeah, so and then one of the cuts was like just straight up onto like Snoop Dogg's face, and it's just him wearing his sunglasses, and he goes, Martha. It was just the fucking.
That's so bizarre.
Man, Snoop Dogg really needs the money.
He does.
Yeah.
Talk about fucking paychecks. Holy shit.
It's not like his albums are selling right now, so.
Yeah, not very much.
He doesn't make albums.
It's true. His Twitch stream, funny story, actually isn't doing too hot either. He has some concurrent viewers, but a lot of people thought like he would have like a shit ton of clout, and so he does have a shit ton of clout. It's fucking Snoop Doggy Dog, but like they thought that he would just like rake in tons of viewers on his Twitch stream. No. Nah, fam.
No.
He just needs to stick with Martha. I think that he's got a good thing going for him.
Yeah,
right? With the cooking show, just a good duo.
Just
we have to admit, dude, he definitely. Wait, guys. He definitely hit that.
Oh, for sure.
What? He definitely hit that.
Oh, for sure.
Come on.
Probably.
Bastered that shit like a turkey.
Oh yeah.
Why'd you have to put it like that?
I don't know. I instantly regretted it.
It's free to not say that.
Cost $0 to shut up.
I don't know. I'll cash though if you're willing.
Do you remember that? What was that movie? What was that movie with the turkey baster and like he wanted to like fucking impregnate the girl that like killed his daughter in a car crash?
Don't Breathe.
Don't Breathe. That's right.
I saw it in theaters and I was very upset.
I was thinking that the turkey baster was committing these acts. The way you worded that sentence.
No, it was like some blind dude. It was like some blind dude.
I know the movie you're talking about. I've seen it, but like you said, like you came out front with turkey baster. And I'm like, is it like an animated movie we're talking about, or?
We went from the Puppy Bowl to a turkey baster. Transition game.
It's kind of like. If you think about it, what we just did right there was like the Wikipedia challenge where you go from Riley Reid to get to wait, what was it? It was one of those like ones. Lincoln to Hitler?
No, it's blank to Hitler. You just pick something random and see how long it takes to get to Hitler.
Yeah, pretty much.
I heard of that. It's like I heard of one that's like 20 Kevin Bacon, where guaranteed anything you searched in 20 other searches, it'll come to Kevin Bacon. Yeah, I think it's just
Something
a
like
thing. Yeah, I think it's just a thing you can do with any random person or object or
Kevin Bacon's in the Illuminati. Who knows?
Yeah.
Who's to say?
That's entirely possible. Just punch dancing his way to victory every time. in an abandoned warehouse with chains everywhere.
I'm waiting on the exclusive sponsorship from the Church of Scientology.
Dude, let's get Tom Cruise on this shit.
Yeah, John Travolta. If you're
Come
listening.
on our show.
Hell yeah. Shout outs
That'll be
to
interesting.
Scientology. Who's the leader of Scientology? Is it Tom Cruise? That'd be dope if it was kind of Tom Cruise.
No,
Tom Cruise is like hella tight with the actual leader though.
He's mostly just the top person. He's not one of the leaders, but he has like
He's an elder.
Yeah, basically he's an elder.
An elder god. He probably has so many laser cubes.
I wouldn't doubt that.
Trimmy got that reference. Shout outs to Community, one of the greatest shows and most meta shows of all time.
By saying that, you dropped me a level.
All right, guys, but real talk. The Super Bowl happened, didn't it?
It definitely
Yeah.
did.
Not really.
I don't know. I don't watch football. I don't know. I need your guys' help. Can you help me?
Well, Jake would lead us through that usually, but we got Trimmy. Trimmy's a good sports guy, so lead us through what happened, Trimmy.
Hello, it's me. So the Chiefs went in with a pretty shit offensive line,
Yeah.
and it really showed yesterday. Patrick Mahomes was running for his entire life. The penalties were a bit questionable at times. You know, anytime Brady's in a game, that's going to happen. But Tampa Bay definitely played a more complete game, and I think they would have won it regardless of what happened. They were the better team yesterday. But I'm so fucking sick of Tom Brady winning shit. Like, dude, you're great.
I know.
All time. Get out of the game. Leave.
I know.
It's time.
And there's no way he's going to retire after he just won another Super Bowl.
He said
No,
last night
he's coming back.
Damn.
Yeah, he said after the
And
game that he's gonna continue.
I'm pretty sure he's staying with Tampa Bay because his contract was originally. Well, it's only a year, isn't it? Or one
no,
time?
I thought it was 2 or 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I was about to say, I don't think an NFL team would sign a contract for that much 1 year. That wouldn't make much sense, other than like.
Because they used it as a trial period, I believe. That's what I.
Oh, really?
Because they didn't know how he was going to work with like the team, but then obviously they won a Super Bowl. I mean, I'm double checking, but
Imagine the fucking logic to sign a 43-year-old to like multi-million-dollar contracts playing a high contact sport.
Mm-hmm.
But then imagine winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That's the craziest
afterwards.
thing. It's the craziest thing.
Wasn't he like a backup from Washington State?
Something like that. He was a 199th round pick. That's what Jake told me, I believe.
No, he was the
What?
starting quarterback for Michigan. Like
Oh, it was
went to
Michigan.
a high-profile school. It's just he didn't get drafted high.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then he did things.
He did some things. Did he go straight to New England?
He played
Wow,
for New
so he
England his
was-
whole career. After Drew Bledsoe got injured and left, he became the starter, and then he never gave it up. The only
Damn.
year I believe the Patriots didn't make the playoffs is the year he tore his ACL, and they still went 11-5.
Jesus Christ.
I might
What
be
a
wrong on
stat.
that, but like to my knowledge,
Damn.
between 2000 and 2020.
Must be fucking nice to be a Steelers or Patriots fans.
See, you think it's nice
Nah.
to be a Steeler fan until you run into the fact that they have to beat the Patriots every year, and they're not good at that.
True. Don't they have a bajillion Super Bowls as well?
Yeah, they have 6 Super Bowls. The Patriots have 6. Tom Brady now has 7.
That's so fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Doesn't Tom Brady have the most Super Bowls? Like he has more Super Bowls than any other team in the NFL. Because it's the Patriots and Steelers are tied for the most Super Bowl
Correct.
wins, right? Okay.
And
That's fucking crazy. What a stat, bro.
Fucking stats, dude.
so it is.
Holy shit.
Sorry.
So it is a 2-year contract. Next year will be his last year, and it's $50 million. Not even including bonuses of any kind.
God.
Jesus
It's
Christ.
the most
bro.
ridiculous amount of money.
The thing is, they have a chance to repeat. They have a really good team.
For Tampa, it's worth every penny.
Oh yeah.
Fucking
Especially
hell.
where we were for the past decade. Like the Bucks have been hot fucking dog shit.
Okay,
But
Tampa Bay Buccaneers they're not a bad team. It's just that they kept switching quarterbacks and coaches at the same time for every year. So there hasn't been like a decisive team for them to like work on.
Well,
So
you got
that's why.
that famous Jameis for like a good solid 6
Okay.
years or so.
James
Bear-
Christ.
Not a lot of
No.
people liked him from Tampa.
Boo.
Just a fancy
Boo.
college kid.
By the
Fancy.
way, off of what Tim just said, I feel like this is a moment where Jake would. So you mean they're a bad team? Am I wrong?
That's a good impersonation of that.
The Bucks certainly weren't great.
They weren't
past
best.
year.
I'm just saying like they didn't have like a central quarterback to like lean on. You know what I mean? Or
They
had their coaches kept switching every year from the past decade.
But they did have cannon fire.
That's true. We do have fire the cannons. That's a badass slogan.
That is.
Like,
If they are losing, just shell the motherfuckers. Get them out of here.
I think being a
You
Bucks
guys-
fan is cool just for the pirate ship. We're being honest.
The pirate
Yeah.
ship is pretty cool.
They
RMAT.
they only shot the cannon the beginning of the game, but then they never did shot the cannons for every time they did a touchdown for security reasons.
What do they shoot out of that thing?
It's just
Real
like
cannons,
of
Oh,
course.
a cannonball.
Real cannons. They shoot it into downtown Tampa.
You have to sign a waiver saying they're not responsible for your death.
Just kidding. It's not real cannons. I think it's blanks. Like it's
Yeah.
like it's just like
Just a
powder.
charge. Yeah, it's just a powder charge, probably.
Because the
Yeah.
Patriots do that, or at least they used to, where they'd fire off muskets during like every touchdown.
Bring
Has to
bring
be
that
like,
back.
they're just straight killing
Hell
you.
yeah.
Bring that back right now.
Whip hatchets into the crowd. Don't do
Honestly, that would have
please.
made the fucking Super Bowl way more entertaining.
Right?
It wasn't
Because it was not.
So what was boring about it? I know several people say that it was a very boring game.
because like the issue with the Super Bowl compared to most like American championships, at least in my opinion, is every other one is like a 7-game series. The Super Bowl has to be good. You have one shot for it to be like the most exciting game of the year, and like 31-9. Yeah, you don't sign up for that. I
No,
don't want to watch a 31-9 Super Bowl.
Yeah, that's a runaway.
I mean,
Ugh.
it was only interesting for like the first half of the game, but then after the second half, it was just like boring because it was kind of obvious who was going to win.
Right.
Yeah, I've been watching Tom Brady my whole life. After the first half, I easily would have went to bed if I didn't have people over. But you know, we
Typical Trimmy maneuver right there.
like I have watched Tom Brady for years. It was happening. At half, I'm like, he's won it. This is over. I want to go to bed now.
What was the score at halftime?
21-9, I believe, or
Damn, so they
or
didn't score again.
21-3 or 21-3 or something like that. I don't know. If that,
Oh, okay.
The Chiefs didn't score one touchdown. It was just all field goals.
which is utterly
Damn.
shocking because their offense is ridiculous.
31-9. That was
Halftime.
But Trimmy, you said their offensive line was like off, like all injured or something?
They weren't all injured, but like I believe Eric Fisher is his name. I'm not great on Chiefs players, but their best like offensive lineman was injured. He got injured in the championship game,
Mm-hmm.
and that hurt
Yeah, okay.
them a lot. If you watch the game, Mahomes was running the whole night.
Yeah.
Some people are
Mhm.
going to say he had a bad performance. Did he though?
He
mean,
ran
like-
3 or 4 times, I believe.
Don't think we were watching.
He ran
the game.
every time.
He was running
Awful.
Was it every time? I thought it was only 3 or 4.
It was near every single time he tried to do they tried to make a pass. He ran in backfield,
yeah.
fucking 10 yards. It was ridiculous. His line could not hold anything.
He was- he
When they
was
tried to
still
run, they
making
were shut
ridiculous
down.
throws.
So
Still
it was
making
pretty
ridiculous throws. Did you see when he was going down? He was almost on the ground and was able to throw it up from the ground.
Yeah, that was
He did-
crazy.
He hit 2 of his receivers in the face with the ball. He
Yeah.
wasn't off. His entire team, like what I saw,
One of
was
them being
his,
in the end zone, I believe, wasn't it? Or
Yeah,
like,
it was in the end
Yeah.
zone, and he got his
Mhm.
head hit by a football.
So it wasn't. I don't think it was Mahomes' fault because also you got to take in that Mahomes was playing with an injured foot or toe, right? And he's supposed to get surgery after the game.
No,
So-
I didn't know he was getting surgery on it. Interesting.
Yeah,
What do you do to it?
He had turned.
I have no idea.
Just,
Hmm.
Yeah, but he's supposed to get surgery after the game. So the dude's playing great. It's just his offensive line and his receivers can't do anything for some fucking reason. And also, can we talk about how bad the kicker was? That was bad.
I'm surprised they didn't just kick him out at halftime. It was the punter. He was fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was he botching him? Was he shanking kicks?
He shanked twice in a row. There's a
Really?
flag, I think. Was there a flag on
Well, no,
that trim?
he had a good kick, and then there was a flag, and then he probably punted it maybe 30 yards. Maybe.
Yikes.
Mhm. Yeah, it was really bad. He's like I think they said he's a rookie, and now I have no idea.
That's
It
a lot
doesn't
of
even matter
pressure.
at this point.
I do not envy kickers like at all. Like that's a lot of pressure for one job only, especially
And-
like
And if I'm not mistaken, I don't know who it is, but I remember Jake telling me the stat. It's the player with the most points scored in any NFL career is a kicker.
Yeah.
Like I forgot who it was, but like
Probably
It was-
Adam Vinatieri, if I had to guess.
no. It was Ray Finkel.
laces out.
I hope Dan Marino dies of gonorrhea and rots in hell. Do you want a cookie?
What do you know? They're little footballs.
But
That's an Ace Ventura reference for our viewers. If you don't know, now you know.
I have to say the commercials were interesting this year.
I was actually
They're
going to
so
ask you guys.
ass.
Oh, they were ass.
They were
I
ass. What
think
are you
they're
talking
ass.
about?
They're
I
so
deserve-
compared to
Okay.
years before.
Okay, but me and Tim. Well, okay, so I don't know if you noticed, but like Tim was talking on the phone, I think, with somebody, and I was just watching the TV. We were in a bar, and then I saw a Reddit commercial. It was
Yeah.
only like 5 seconds long, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" And I'm like, "Dude, like Reddit just had like a TV spot," and so I looked it up, and it was a Reddit commercial.
And it pulled up.
And it was literally just it was just an image of a Reddit post, and if you guys want, I could just read it to you. It's not that long.
Yeah, go for it.
But so it's a TV spot bought by Reddit, and this is what it says. It looks like an actual Reddit post. It's just an image of a post, but this is what it says. It says, "Wow, this actually worked. If you're reading this, it means our bet paid off. Big game spots are expensive, so we couldn't buy a full one, but we were inspired and decided to spend our entire marketing budget on 5 seconds of airtime. One thing we learned from our communities last week is that underdogs can accomplish just about anything when they come together around a common idea. Who knows? Maybe you'll be the reason finance textbooks have to add a chapter on tendies. Maybe you'll help Superb Owl, r/Superb Owl, teach the world about the majesty of owls. Maybe you'll even pause this 5-second ad. Powerful things happen when people rally around something they really care about, and there's a place for that. It's called Reddit."
Damn.
Fucking mic drop.
That's sick.
It's
so
so
5
cute.
seconds.
Yep. It was
You know
just
what?
a flash. I'm like, what the fuck? And like, I had to look it up. It was great. I love
That's
that.
awesome. That's seriously
Oh.
really cool that they did that.
Overall, about the Super Bowl, I think one thing I'm happy about is I didn't get to see Tom Brady mouth kiss his son.
Yeah.
I'm so happy about that.
Oh, that's
What?
like my favorite meme. The weekend meme. They said Tom Brady on his way to kiss his son.
All right, I'm out of the loop on this one. What the hell are you talking?
Tom Brady notoriously fucking mouth kisses like his son and like pretty much everyone.
Damn.
It's really gross and creepy. And
It's
I think it's like one of the main reasons I just don't like Tom Brady, because that's fucking gross.
I think
Um,
it's appropriate when the child is young because that's just parenting. But
Yeah.
when the kid is a little older now, it's a little
It's like
weird.
Kid's
Not
like
gonna lie.
14 and Tom Brady's just like, "Come on, make out with me." He's just like, "Come in, bud."
All right,
Ever
all
teach
right.
him-
Although, if you think about it, his wife kind of looks like a dude.
Isn't it? Wait, isn't his wife like Jessica Simpson, right?
No,
No.
No.
Her name's
I don't think-
Giselle, and I forget the rest.
Giselle?
Uh,
Giselle?
Oh, is it that model, the Bündchen? Giselle Bündchen?
I think. I don't know. I just know it's Giselle. I don't remember her last name.
I imagine
imagine
Giselle
having a name with jizz in it.
Bunchen. Yeah, you're right. Giselle
imagine
Bunchen.
that.
Imagine. Oh wait, I don't have to. It's fucking real.
I've been in the hills, fucking dude.
But
It's exact.
I do want
I've
to
been
go.
in the hills kissing suns.
No. What were you gonna say, Tim?
I said I do want to go back to the commercial thing because SpaceX did like a commercial, and
Did they?
They just announced like the all civilian space trip that they're taking all civilians for like a whole space trip through the whole around Earth. It's really cool.
Oh, are those the stratosphere flights that they're doing?
Yep. It's
Dude,
I
like,
don't like that.
you don't like that?
Show me, we're going.
You could not pay me enough to get to go into the atmosphere.
Hell yeah.
I mean, we barely got you to Port Oregon, so I mean,
yeah.
What do you mean barely got me? You said buy a ticket and I bought a ticket.
True, but you did go through the atmosphere technically.
Shut up.
We're currently in the atmosphere. Science.
science.
No, that's really cool that SpaceX is doing that. Did they announce like a date that's gonna be?
It's later this year.
Really?
Mhm.
Holy shit! Time's flying.
And you can like look it up, and I think it's like, I mean, it's a lot of money, but it's I was talking to Kade while we were watching the game. It was like, I hope in our lifetime we can nonchalantly say, yeah, let's take a trip around space for the weekend.
Yeah,
Do it.
I mean that'll cut travel times like by a huge amount.
It would take normally it would take a trip from LA to Shanghai, China. Like it would take 14 hours, but it would really take 30 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. It's
nuts.
Crazy.
Just bring the Concorde back. Like, come on, guys. Does anyone know what the Concorde is?
Yeah, we know what the Concorde is.
Was that the Challenger explosion or something?
No.
No, the Challenger explosion was the Challenger explosion.
Oh, okay.
No, this plane was basically it can like sonic boom, and it was like the fastest plane.
It was a supersonic jet, and you could go from like I think New York to London in like a matter of
3 hours.
Something ridiculous.
Wow.
And the tickets back then were about like 20 grand a piece.
Yeah, but you can get somewhere super fucking fast. So
Yeah. When you said Concord at first, for some reason I thought you were talking about Armageddon, like one of the names of the shuttles.
no, it's
I don't know
freedom
why.
and independence. You
Yeah,
fucking
I
uncultured
realized that
swine.
afterwards. Sorry, I'm not caught up on my Armageddon lore. Might as well watch it tomorrow.
I'm not watching
my God.
Armageddon.
Yes, you
I'm
are.
not doing it.
We're gonna do it.
That's our movie club next week. We're doing a movie club
Fuck that.
segment.
No, we're not.
Next
lying.
Next time I see Casey, I'm gonna try to do the animal crackers up her stomach and see if she like says, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Wait, what?
That was such a weird
Wait.
scene.
You know the part
Wait,
of the movie with Ben Affleck when he's just randomly like, running animal crackers up what's her face's stomach.
I forgot what video it was, but like when Liv Tyler asks like Ben Affleck because he's doing the fucking weird animal cracker shit, she's just like, "Do you think there's two people doing the same exact thing at the same exact moment right now?" And then someone just said, "No, I can guarantee you they're fucking not."
There is not a man running animal crackers up another girl's abdomen. I promise.
How unfortunate is that?
Can I mention one more thing too about that scene? As weird and cringy as that is, fucking Liv Tyler's dad is singing in the background of that scene.
He
You're
is.
right.
Don't wanna close
Close
my eyes. It's just a weird fucking movie. I love it. It's
A
holds
guilty pleasure.
holds a close. It's in my heart.
Yeah.
But
It's in your heart.
It's weird. Yeah.
It's Bruce Willis. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Honestly, if it was on FX in like the mid to late 2000s, it's like my favorite movie ever.
I'll be right back.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
Kemper's leaving, guys. I guess this is a really good time to take a commercial break. So oh my God.
Oh, stop.
Look at that
Let's not do that.
donk. Speaking of donks, do you know what else has donks? Stop.
Check out our YouTube to see what Kemper's doing.
Yeah,
I literally just naked my girlfriend her brush, and I decided to play.
that's fine.
What?
Yeah, so check out our YouTube channel if you want to see Kemper twerk. Hashtag reverse grandma.
Oh my god!
Putting the reverse.
We'll be right back. And we're back. How y'all feeling? Other
I
than
got
Kemper.
tea. I got
Pretty
tea.
toasty.
I ate some ghost pepper salsa. My girlfriend was like, "Why aren't?" So you literally chose to eat ghost pepper salsa instead of getting a blowjob because I've had a fucked up stomach for the last 3 days, and she just got back from a trip. And I'm like, ghost pepper salsa.
Priority.
Because I was craving some salsa, guys. I was craving salsa, and now I'm just missing out on the blowjobs. You can't have the best of both worlds, all right?
Right.
And now I'm all sniffly because I didn't take the blowjob option.
I wonder why.
Well, you probably jerked it anyways before she got there, so you weren't feeling much.
No, I didn't actually. Why didn't I? I think I was like really saving it up for this actually segues great into a story I have.
Oh, here we
Oh,
go.
no.
So,
God.
so I didn't jerk off, and what's funny is I put this fucking podcast and like my social media like influence through this on a resume. So like, cool. What's up, future jobs?
Hey.
But so I like didn't jerk off at all. Like I was like, okay, we're gonna have some great sex. But she's like fertile for like this week or whatever, so we can't have sex in general. But I mean, like, it doesn't mean, we can't get some other stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So,
we got it.
We got it.
So this one time, all right, so my girlfriend, she has like this one fantasy to like, just some people like being overpowered, right? So
It's common.
yeah, it's a common thing. So I'm sitting at home, I'm bored, she's out working I'm used to her coming home at 7, right? So I think she's gonna come home at 7. So I'm like, all right, I'm like incredibly horny right now for some reason.
Okay.
So I'm knowing that like it's like 6 o'clock. I think that she's gonna get home at like 7, right? So it's like 6:30, and then I think she's gonna get home at 7. So I'm like, all right, you might as well start like jerking off on the couch, just like completely naked, so it's not weird.
That's what makes it not weird, right?
Yeah, because I mean, like, if I just have like my dick out on the couch, it's gonna be like, oh no, she caught me. This was completely unprepared. Who was I jerking off to? Maybe, I don't know. But
What?
I have a completely different picture of Ray in my mind than how she actually is sometimes. But she wouldn't do that. She wouldn't be like, oh, you're gonna. No, she's like, who the fuck thinks that? But so there I am. I'm in my mind. I'm like, okay, I better make it not look suspicious. So I better get completely naked on her living room couch and start jerking off. so I start doing that, and then I look at I'm like, okay, I'm completely ready to like surprise her. All right, she should be home in like 10 minutes now. And I look at my phone and I'm like, it's been like 30 minutes of me jerking off. This is actually getting pretty.
You're actually edging yourself the whole time, like
yeah. So I'm like, this is pretty hard to do. Like keeping my dick hard at this point. I like no motivation. I'm just rubbing and tugging. All right. Nice car alarm. So it's been 30 minutes and I'm like, okay. So I get on my phone. I'm like, I'm still dick in hand. I'm like, are you coming home soon? I text her. I get no response. She's supposed to be home, I thought. So I'm like, I'm just sitting on the couch there. I'm like, I guess she's not coming home. It's like 10 minutes after the time that she's supposed to be home. Then so I'm completely limp dick. I have like some gets TMI. I have like pre-cum on me, like dried up and shit. So I mean, so I'm like, so I'm just like on the couch, right, and waiting for her. I hear her come out of the. I thought she was gonna come through like the front door. She comes through I hear her pull in, the backyard, and I'm like, this looks pretty bad. I'm just completely naked. My clothes are like across the room, and then I'm like, I was supposed to surprise her for this, so I'm like, oh my god, she's gonna come in. So I run upstairs, and I'm like, what the fuck am I gonna do? This looks so weird. And then I can see her car throughout the upstairs window, and I'm like, I gotta get hard as fast as possible. So I start trying to do it, but I just jerked off like without coming for like 30 minutes straight, like 30, 40 minutes straight. So I'm like, I'm not getting hard. I'm like, this isn't even my fault, all right? Like, I don't even have like motivation. I'm like, this is just like
your fault.
I'm just like, all right, I can't get hard now, all right? So I'm like, I finally get it to the point of where like, all right, I'm kind of hard, all right, I can do it.
You got a half mast.
Yeah, I got half mast going on, all right, and I'm like, all right, I got some energy, all right, let's do it. And then she's not even fucking coming out of the car yet. She's just parked there, and I'm like, you're kidding me? She's not even coming yet. So I stand at the stairs. I'm just irritated now. I'm still dick in hand, but I'm like, I'm not hard again. And then so by the time I'm not hard, she starts walking up to the door. And so I'm like panicking. I'm like, this is the weirdest fucking situation. I can't even talk myself. If I jump in the shower, that's gonna look even fucking weirder. How do I get out of this? So my idea is I gotta hide on the stairs and jump out and surprise her. So my idea is I'm gonna shut the lights off as soon as like she walks right past me, and then I'm gonna grab her and throw her on the couch, and I'll get hard magically somehow. So she goes up to the door. This motherfucker rings the doorbell. Get the door. I'm like, how more impossible could you be? I'm trying to do this thing. You ring the fucking doorbell. And so she finally, like, after a few rings, she walks in the door finally, and then I hear her on the phone with like her dad.
So you just standing there, like,
I'm just sitting there, just so irritated. I don't know. And then she hangs up while she's in the kitchen. I'm still there hiding on the steps, and she's like, Kemper, and she thinks I always jump out and try to scare her. So she's like, Kemper, so she's all cautious. She sees me, and then she sees me jump at her while I'm on the stairs. She's not phased at all. She's just like, why the fuck are you naked? And as I do that, I try to flick off the light, but I flick the wrong one, and the switch that doesn't do anything, so the light's still on. And then I just take her to the couch, and then she's like, oh, this is great. Oh, wait, I just did yoga for like 2 hours. Let me shower first. And I'm like, this entire thing is fucking pointless.
You brought yourself.
If I had to say this is the most Kemper thing of 2021, this is it.
This is easily the most Kemper thing I've heard all week, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh my god.
So I'm just laying there naked with her there, and I'm like, can I jump in the shower with you? And then I explained the whole thing to her, and she's like, are you gonna tell your podcast? And I'm like, yeah, probably.
Of course you are. That's fucking content. We appreciate that. But anyways.
My god, no. Okay. She just texted me because she can hear me. She said, I was on the phone with the school talking about teaching kids yoga.
I hope she muted. Holy shit.
Man.
I mean, for what it's worth, I can chime in for something real quick.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's really short and sweet. One time I was sucking Casey's tits as I do, big things. And then she
moves.
She calmly looked down at me and said, "You look like my baby."
Oh.
That was probably an immediate turn off.
I was like, you know what? Whatever. We're done here.
This might as well happen.
You just like look up to her and say, "Goo goo gaga."
No, I just
No.
looked at her. She just started laughing, and every now and then she laughs so hard she starts crying. So there she is crying, laughing, and I'm just sitting there like, whatever. That's it.
Whew, we got real intersection, boys.
Where the fuck did this come from? We were just.
Oh yeah,
got back
I
from a
completely
commercial
forgot. So Ray and I tried again, like after we got all showered and stuff, and then my nose bleeds on her.
break. Oh my god.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell
That's
yeah.
what happened. Yeah, it was great.
So you know,
And
some people,
we didn't
some
have sex.
people are into that.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
What?
No, no. No about that.
That was a fucking adventure just to hear that. I can't even imagine being, you know.
I was terrified and I didn't know what to do, and my dick was sad.
Kicking
dick
my
was
finger in
very
my
sad.
pants.
Okay, well, you guys see that Godzilla versus Kong trailer?
Fuck it.
I liked it.
We did.
Yeah, I think the trailer's pretty hype. I'm not sure about the premise of it. It seems kind of you know, unfair to put a giant radioactive fire-breathing dragon up against big gorilla, but
Monkey.
Big monkey.
big monkey.
Yeah, but
When-
Monkey.
but like Kong has like Mjolnir basically. So like,
Yeah, he has like, what the fuck is that? Is that
I
an
have-
axe? He had like a stone axe. Is that
yeah,
what it
it's
is?
like an axe that harnesses Godzilla's atomic breath. So like, how does that work?
No,
Huh?
that's illogical. No.
What?
Huh?
Mm-mm.
But anyways, I know for a fact that like I'll watch those movies whenever they come out. I have a lot of fun watching them. And I know we talked about this last week actually, just in random conversation. But the very first teaser trailer for Godzilla was one of the hypest things I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
When they're doing the halo jump with the smoke canisters on their ankles down,
Yeah.
and you
Yeah.
don't really know what's going
then-
on.
The creepy ass like soundtrack in the
Mhm.
background.
Yep. And I remember
Oh.
specifically because I was 2014, or maybe it was possibly 2013 when that teaser first dropped.
When it dropped, but
Yeah.
I think it was released.
2014, right? But I specifically remember I hadn't seen that teaser on YouTube. I know they dropped it like days before, but I hadn't seen it on YouTube. And so like I was in the theater for whatever Marvel movie was out. It was like Captain America or probably like Iron Man 3 or some shit, or Iron Man 2. And that trailer, and I had no idea what the hell it was. And then you see like the dust rolling off of his back, and then you hear the roar, and I'm like, holy shit. And it was definitely one of like the best theater experiences for a trailer too. It's so
Yeah.
super cool. So that those movies have really stuck with me since. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah. No, I agree. I want to say I watched that trailer in a theater as well. And the fucking roar at the end, the way it just fucking reverbed,
Mhm.
like
You could feel it in your fucking chest. I get goosebumps when I think about it. Just that feeling I had.
I'm gonna rewatch the trailer after this podcast.
Same,
Like,
same.
it's gonna happen.
But
But-
I know the other movie, the King of Monsters, the sequel to Godzilla was fun. It wasn't
Yeah.
good per se. I had
still
fun
haven't
watching
seen
it.
it.
You haven't seen it yet?
I
I
haven't seen it
recommend
either.
watching it. It's like I know you didn't finish Pacific Rim, Kade. We'll talk about Pacific Rim another time of how that movie's like an enigma for me, because I know it's bad, but I also just fucking love it. I
I
really
will never
do.
not watch Pacific Rim.
Exactly. Whenever I see Pacific Rim on, I'm gonna watch some robots punching monsters for no reason when they could just like stab them.
I think there's been only 2 movies I started and did not finish, and one of them is Pacific Rim.
What's the other
Like,
one?
I think the other one's Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless
Oh,
Mind.
Yeah, I
that's
haven't watched that
interesting.
either.
I just didn't like the vibe of both of those movies.
Mhm.
Like I just didn't. I don't know. I just had no desire to finish
Didn't
them.
vibe
Was
with
the
it.
And that's
Eternal
rare for me too.
was the Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind the Jim Carrey one?
Yes.
I think
Yeah.
so.
Jim Carrey and Zoe Deschanel, if I'm not
Mhm.
mistaken.
Yep. It's a good movie. I get.
Oh wait, no, it's Kate. It's Kate Winslet, isn't it?
Yes.
I'm thinking of Yes Man. Yeah.
Yes.
Deschanel was in
Zoe's
Yes
in
Man.
Yes Man.
Yeah.
Glow
okay.
stick.
So it's Kate Winslet in Eternal Sunshine. So yeah, couldn't finish it for whatever
I
reason.
think
I
it's
didn't
a
like it.
fucking
I heard it's
banger,
super
but I
sad.
think we've talked about this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so to go back to Godzilla and King Kong, who's betting on who?
But I mean, obviously King Kong's gonna win just because movie, but dude, and he's got
I don't
that
know, man.
stupid axe. But I mean, Godzilla should straight up murk his ass.
Yeah.
I have to go with
Godzilla it's Godzilla, dude.
Godzilla's the only choice,
Dude.
but like for Kong Skull Island, which we have a story with Tim that he'll tell in a bit here that's really funny that he always thinks about, and I always think about whenever I think of Kong Skull Island. Again, another movie that's not good, but it's really fun to watch, in my opinion. It's got Samuel L. being a hard ass. It's got all kinds of good shit, and Skull Island is always just like a really cool thing to see, even since Peter Jackson's version of King Kong, which is still probably my favorite.
I
Honestly.
love Peter
Yeah.
Jackson.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I fuck with it.
I
fuck with it.
I do fucks with that movie. But yeah, I don't know. He's so much bigger than he usually is. King Kong, like he big gorilla is the thing, but now he's like skyscraper tall gorilla. Not sure how that works. What does he eat?
Live.
I mean, like,
Dude,
How does he get so fucking yoked?
I just want Godzilla to do the same exact thing as he did to that other monster in the first Godzilla. Just fucking open up his mouth. And, like, if they did that again, that would be so cheap, but I would still be super fucking tired. I'd be like,
That
recycled material.
that scene got me so fucking forked, dude. It really did. Oh man.
was that one the first King Kong movie was that the Peter Jackson one?
So the very first King Kong movie was in black and white and was with stop motion.
I knew
claymation.
one of you fucks were gonna say that, but
Well, you didn't really.
I meant, come on, the newer one of
So,
like the modern
I
era.
think,
Okay.
I think, help me out, Kade. I think Peter Jackson's version came out in like 2004.
2005.
It was 05.
Oh, 05. Okay, I was close.
The one with
Yeah,
Jack Black.
Right.
Yes.
Jack Black and
Jack Black and Naomi
Watts, and then it had
Adrian Brody.
thank you, Adrian
Adrian
Brody.
Brody.
Mr. Jewish.
the penis.
The
The pianist.
the huge nose.
Penis.
Pianist.
And then Andy Serkis probably is Kong. I mean, I really don't know. Oh, Andy Serkis was in the movie.
He was.
Yeah,
he
no,
was
he
the
was.
chef that got
He was
eaten by the worms. That was so
did.
Yeah,
good.
can we talk just real quick? Can we talk about how fucking crazy that scene
Yeah.
is
That
when they're in
scene
that
is so
like
good.
that
crevice?
valley? Oh
That movie-
man.
That's another scene with a really creepy ass fucking soundtrack in the
Mhm.
background.
Mhm.
Like it's just a steadily rising, high pitched chorus.
Do you remember?
And it's just like
I know.
it's so cool.
Do you remember how fucking big the mosquitoes are in that movie?
Oh God.
Huge.
God, don't remind me.
They're so huge. Like the needle would just poke through you.
That's
Stop
like my
it.
biggest fear.
Huge mosquitoes.
That or
But,
spiders. I fucking hate
yeah.
both.
Spiders. I don't. Fuck
In
with them.
terms of cool creatures though, for that the I almost said Skong Island, the Kong Skull Island,
Dong
had a couple-
Island.
Dong Island, hell yeah, it had a couple of really cool creatures. Like I had that giant ass daddy long leg spider that like
I liked
was-
that. That was cool.
yeah, I did too. I like that scene a lot. It was so big that the legs looked like tree trunks, so they couldn't tell that it was an actual spider they were walking under. That shit's fucking ugh. That shit's bonkers.
I haven't seen that one yet either. I need to watch
Yeah,
this one.
definitely watch Skull Island and King of Monsters. Don't take it seriously at all.
No.
That's the
No,
mistake that
I'm
people
not.
make going into it. Don't
Yeah.
take it seriously.
Yeah. If you know what it is going in, then you're gonna have a good
Exactly.
you're gonna have a good time.
Exactly. Go in there expecting to have fun and laugh at shitty CGI and stuff. There's a samurai sword scene. That's all I'll say, and it's really dumb. It's so dumb. But actually,
Oh,
the
I
funniest
completely-
part,
Yeah, I tuned
Yeah.
that part out. I completely forgot about that.
right? That stuck in my mind because of how fucking stupid it was. Loki with a samurai sword didn't make any sense. But believe it or not, in that movie, the best character in the whole movie was John C. Reilly for me.
You're right.
He was fucking awesome. Character wise,
Wasn't he the guy? Like I heard, like, because I heard Chris Stuckman review this movie, but like, isn't he like a guy that was like stranded on that island or whatever?
He's a World War II fighter pilot, and he got
he crash landed
on Skull Island. Yep, and he's been there ever since. And his character arc, like, it's not really a character arc. He's already been there for a really fucking long time. But he was so interesting to me, and he had a really good payoff and everything else. So definitely excited to hear your thoughts on that, Kade.
Speaking of World War II pilots,
oh no,
I did not like Dunkirk.
Why are we talking about Dunkirk?
Quickly off subject. Kemper, Jesus.
Just a random fucking thought. I don't like Dunkirk. I didn't think it was as great as people thought it was. It's not that good.
I thought
Dunkirk is good.
Dunkirk is good. I like Tom Hardy as a fighter pilot in that movie, and there was one particular scene in that movie that got me super torqued for fighter pilots in World War II.
Watching that in theaters did not give me super torqued. It gave me a super headache.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
As Nolan does. As Nolan does.
I still haven't seen Tenet yet. I still have to see Tenet. I'm gonna do it.
Thank God you're not gonna watch it in theaters.
Yeah.
Don't watch it in theaters.
Watch it with subtitles. You've told me that 3 times now. Yeah, I have.
You will thank me. You will thank me.
Is it because of the gas masks or the?
No, it's shitty fucking audio mixing. It's the worst audio mixing I've ever heard. Like, there's a lot of bass in the background blocking out characters' dialogue. It's really fucking stupid how they audio mixed it. I don't know what the fuck Nolan's thinking in that. I love Nolan, but what the fuck, dude? It still pisses me off.
As Jake would say, he's entering his old man period of movies.
Yeah.
At least you said it was a cool concept, though. But anyways.
Yeah, it is. I'd want to watch it again with subtitles.
For sure.
But yeah, you know my thoughts.
For sure. So, Tim.
Yes.
Tell us your Kong story, because that shit kills me every time.
Okay, so I'm pretty sure, yeah, it was during Brent's birthday during when we were all in college in Florida, and we were like, yeah, let's go fucking see the new John Wick movie that was playing. And normally I don't, at that time, I didn't really smoke the devil's lettuce that much. And at all.
The devil's lettuce is weed, by the way.
No, it's not. That's Satan's cabbage.
Yes. And so Jake and Brent were like, they kept like suggesting like, yeah, you should do it. You should do this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know. And Brent gave me the fucking puppy eyes. And he was like, please, it's my birthday. And I'm like, fuck it, fine, Brent, Jesus.
Holy shit.
And I fucking just did it. And then because it was the first time I got high, I got baked the first time. And you could easily tell that I was very baked because we were walking in the movie theater, getting snacks, and I was just like zoning out hardcore to the point where like people were looking at us and obviously knew what was going on. And there's a reason why I say that before this con movie. And so we sit down. I think I was sitting next to Brent, and that's why we remember it so much. And and I'm just baked. And looking at the screen, the previews start happening, and I'm just getting into it for no apparent reason. And con comes up, and you just the whole because the movie trailers were trying to like make it musical, trying to get people into it. And so con was just like boom, boom. Bum, 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 bum. I just like retardedly just beating my chest on the beat. And
no, Tim, you didn't do it like in a stupid way. You did it perfectly on beat, like you rehearsed it. And you were crunk as shit, and you did that, and it was the greatest thing ever. I was like, this is the best birthday ever. Holy shit! The movie hasn't even started yet. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to me. Yeah, I was very proud of that. That's always stuck with me. So whenever I think of Kong Skull Island, I definitely think of Tim first. That's
basically that.
Yeah.
and that was one of the first few times Tim's tried the Lucifer's arugula.
Yeah, so. That's true. I was kind of a bad influence on him, but we're not going to talk about that. That's a story for another time. That's a story for another time. But yeah, so this new movie's coming out like March 31st, I want to say, or maybe it's like 21st. I can't remember. It's in March. It's like towards the end of March. But it's coming out on HBO Max, so I'll definitely be checking it out.
HBO Max coming through.
Yep. Dude, what a fucking platform. Holy shit.
You guys see did you guys see Paramount Plus or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they announced like yesterday.
I actually didn't see that.
Yeah, it was one
Super
of the
lame
it
looking.
was one of the Super Bowl commercials. It was okay. Just another streaming service.
What does Paramount have?
A lot.
Paramount's
SpongeBob.
actually
No, I know how big it is,
under,
but I can't think of anything for the life of me.
it's under Viacom. So
Oh, shit.
Viacom is a huge conglomerate.
Yeah.
So like it owns a lot of other shit I can't even fucking say. It owns a lot of shows like Survivor, a lot of movies, obviously, a lot of movies under the Paramount label. But yeah, I'm drawing a blank, but it is a lot of shit.
Mhm.
Like, but I'm not invested in it just yet.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see. I'm totally content with Netflix and HBO Max right now.
Dude, I still say after seeing it, I only had the 7-day free trial of HBO Max. Like, best platform in terms of like the variety
Dude.
you get and the actual content that they give you.
Yeah.
Fuck me up with some Gravity Falls and regular shit,
Right?
like, please.
And
All the time.
Primal's on there. They have a
Yeah.
whole Adult Swim block.
All of Rick and
Yeah.
Morty,
All
of Rick
yeah.
and Morty.
I just
Dude,
finished
Adult
Primal.
Swim.
So many movies.
Yeah.
Imagine just pirating any show you wanted.
Shut up, Kemper.
It happens. And it's actually getting harder each time, surprisingly.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Special thanks to viewers like you.
Funding for Woken Weird is brought to you by.
Wait, I don't pirate anything. I was just saying. I mean, like,
Oh, you don't? Oh, of course not.
no.
None of us
For
pirate
legal
anything.
reasons.
You wouldn't download a house.
Never.
Do you guys remember those fucking commercials they would put on the DVDs? Those ads? Where
Yeah.
no, don't steal shit.
That's what I was talking about. It was a meme where someone had a fucking wall plug for an iPhone, and someone put a USB into like the wall plug, and it said you wouldn't download a house.
I love it. I love that shit. Give me some early 2000s humor, please.
My
That
name's
shit kills
whatever,
me.
and in 7 years I'll be an alcoholic. I saw that commercial like 18 times a day when I was younger.
Oh, what?
I was
The
like-
little girl?
Yeah.
In the AA meeting? Oh, yeah. That one was sad, actually.
I don't know why. I found it amusing, and I'm a dick for it.
I always
Of
remember the
course,
girl walking around that's like deflated like a balloon.
Yeah.
She was
That
smoking
McConaughey-
weed or something like that, and I was like, yeah, it was some kind of truth commercial or whatever the fuck it was. I don't know. It did not stop me though. I pushed on, and I did not become a deflated balloon. So lies.
That Matthew McConaughey
What was-
commercial last night had Big That vibes.
Really?
Oh, my
I
God.
didn't see it. I didn't
Yeah,
see
he was
it.
just walking around all deflated until he ate a Dorito inside of a vending machine, and then he became big again.
It was the 3D Doritos,
Yeah,
which
3D.
you can't
Did I-
find, like, anywhere.
I heard about that. Give
Yeah.
me some of those spicy sweet chili, the purple bags. Give me some of those with that flavor.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh, I'll eat those.
Dude,
I'll snatch a bag.
Did y'all do any of the it's called the Doritos flavor shots? Do you know what those are?
No.
I used to for my last job I used to go on long drives all the time, and like they were only out for a while, but I would go to a convenience store and it would be little bags of Doritos flavor shots, and what it was, they were peanuts that were covered in a Dorito shell.
Oof.
And they had hot nacho and Cool Ranch, and I fucked with those so hard, and they were
Damn.
so good, but like nobody bought them apparently, and like they stopped selling them, and I'm so pissed.
That
because
sounds
they're
good.
fucking peanuts and Doritos, and it was so cool, but no one liked them for whatever.
I love
reason.
me some
Hit me
salt.
up with that.
Yeah, I would definitely try that for sure.
Yeah,
Dude,
it
I
was so
love
good.
salty
Hurts.
There was
salty snacks. Love that shit.
Oh yeah, there was a Dorito flavor when I was in high school. Oh, I know. Yeah, Kemper, I just didn't give you the light of day for that one. You're good. Okay.
Yeah, shut up, Kemper.
I know. I literally love like salty shit though. I literally have high blood pressure, so like I have a problem.
Maybe you should stop that. Maybe you
I
should
like that idea.
cut off the
tastes too good.
habanero salt a little bit.
No, it's I'm
ghost pepper
completely out.
salsa,
I'm
maybe.
completely out of fucking habanero salt now.
Are you out
I'm
of
so
sriracha
sad.
salt?
No, I got fucked on sriracha salt. I'm
Yo,
so happy.
Put some in a plastic baggie and mail it to me.
I could just straight up buy you, like, get you a container. Well, I mean, I'm broke. I have 35 cents in my fucking bank account, but
Which is a problem.
yeah,
Yeah, but anyways,
it is a problem. I cried all day because of it. I'm joking, guys. No,
I don't know.
No,
This is just taking a turn for the worst.
It's definitely an interesting podcast for sure.
This is like our first freeform podcast in a couple of weeks, so I feel like we're just off the rails right now, which is fine.
We're getting it all out.
Yeah, we're just getting it all out of our systems.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's all fine.
Fine.
But after Kemper's crazy long story and this whole Kong discussion, I think it's time to take a commercial break with our huge sponsor, Anchor. After which, when we come back, I'll give you my best Mickey Mouse impression. Stay tuned.
Wee.
Oh, Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust. All right, and we're back.
The fuck?
I should have never put this fucking show on my resume.
How was that? Scale of 1 to 10.
I have to say,
Dude, that was-
69.
That was 6.
I'd say 6. I'd say 6.9 or 4.20.
Shut up.
Nice.
It's a range.
I'll take either of those. That's pretty lit.
Yeah.
And we're back, though. So we're going to be talking about our last subject for today. Second to last subject for today, technically. But just wanted to brush up on our exciting news for the future. We've mentioned it in the past, but we're going to be starting a Twitch stream. We already have the channel, but we're actually going to be starting actively streaming content relatively soon, in the next coming month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you guys think about that? It's fucking exciting. I'm really pumped.
We're gonna see how fast we can get kicked off air with my chat spamming.
Right. Oh, you're gonna chat spam?
Good job.
I mean, not spam. I mean, just like my insults are pretty bad sometimes.
To give you an example of how toxic Kemper is, there was one game we were all playing. We were playing Rocket League, by the way, and I made a really, really, really good save. Like out of nowhere, I made a fucking awesome save, and we were actually dominating this other team. And then so this one of the opponents said in the chat, like very politely said, "That's how you save the ball." Like he was complimenting my save. And then I swear to God, 5 seconds later, Kemper puts in the chat, "Eat shit."
Fucking typical Kemper.
So get ready for that if Kemper's gonna put out some game.
Kemper, how many times have you gotten chat banned in Valorant?
I was banned twice, I think. For
too
text
many.
chat, not voice chat.
No, I know. I don't.
I'm a complete pussy when it comes to voice chat. You cannot get me.
You're still
I'm a
talking.
I'm a keyboard warrior. I can shut you down.
Shit gets real though.
Oh yeah.
But we'll definitely be playing Valorant on stream in the future. That'll be fun.
That's all I want. That's all.
Yeah,
I need.
yeah. I know. That's all. That's all I'm talking about. We'll also have like miscellaneous games. Like we all have Castle Crashers that we're going to be playing. That'll be a really fun like 4-player romp. Just like Halo. I guess we'll dabble with Halo a little bit. I know I will be on my stream, which I'll also be starting up as well. But yeah, do you guys have any comments to make on like our content creation for the future, our stream in general? Any requests?
God damn, why am I forgetting the game? Tarkov.
Tarkov, yeah. Hell fucking yeah.
Yeah.
That's definitely happening.
Whenever my PC can actually run it. Hopefully.
Same.
So what the one I'm looking forward to with streaming wise is Bug Snacks.
Yes. The
Hell
only
yeah,
game.
dude.
The only reason I'll ever buy a PlayStation 5 is for fucking Bug Snacks.
Dude.
No
Even if it's
PC
available.
Even if
no one is ready.
No one
is ready. No one is ready.
No one's ready.
I'm
It's gonna
ready.
be a
I'm
game
ready to
changer.
catch some.
A literal game changer.
I'm ready to catch some sandwiches that have legs and scurry around.
Nom nom nom.
Let's fucking get it.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Please don't make us play Bug Snaps. Please.
It's gonna be the #1 requested game.
It's gonna be
We're
like,
gonna have to play it.
If our chat requests us to play Bug Snacks, we're gonna have to oblige. But god damn
So
it.
In this video, guys, I want you to comment the game you want most played on our stream.
Oh boy.
Like,
It's gonna be
comment, and
Bugsnax.
subscribe down
Smash that
below.
like button. Follow.
Stop telling
It's
them
gonna be
that.
Just gonna be Bugsnax.
Please. Please, anything else. Ghost of Tsushima. Inside. Anything. Not Bugsnax.
Inside.
That's
please,
actually
I've been
the
telling you
only
that.
way Brent will play inside.
No, I
No.
will play it. No, I will play it on stream for sure.
Please.
Oh, yeah.
And Last of Us 2.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Please.
Oh yeah. I'll definitely be playing Last of Us 2. I'll probably start it over. Well, I could continue from where I left off, but I'll probably start it over anyways.
Mhm.
Even though it's gonna break my heart a second time, that first act. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh lordy.
Why does like someone die?
Someone important to me.
A lot of people die in the game.
So many people.
What?
So much death in the game.
But
No way.
another game nobody mentioned that I think is going to be a fucking blast for us all to play again is Overwatch 2.
Yes, please.
That'll be
I'll-
I think that'll be a staple for the channel once it gets
I'll
dropped. That'll be
mainly
really
I'll mainly
fun.
stream that if I can
Yeah.
actually eventually like have my own channel. I will definitely just main over. Overwatch.
We all have to crack our knuckles and just get ready to get back into it.
Mhm.
Like
That
It will-
episode back
But
to
the
the
cool
Place
thing is,
that-
when we don't feel like sweating it up in ranked, we can go to fucking PvE. That's what I'm super excited about with Overwatch 2.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah,
if,
it's like co-op.
if they have some genuinely good and fun gameplay, good enemies, maybe even a couple of bosses thrown in here and there, I think that'll be really fucking cool.
Oh yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
too cracked. So
Oh, you're too cracked.
I'm too cracked for PvE. You know,
Kemper,
they
you,
just
you can move and shoot at the
can't
same
handle it.
time. I know you hate that.
yeah.
I have trouble playing games other than Valorant where I can
In
actually
tech.
move and shoot at the same time now
You don't-
because
you-
I'm so
You don't like those strafes.
I hate those strays. I mean, I used to strafe like all the time in any game, and then that's why Valorant was so hard on PC. But I mean, like,
Mhm.
it definitely made me a better gamer.
Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure.
On
It
PC,
it
playing
definitely
Valorant.
gives you better awareness, better tactical
Yeah.
awareness for sure. Trimmy, we haven't heard from you in a little while. How do you feel about streaming? What kind of games do you think we should play? What do you want to see?
Doesn't matter. He has a Chromebook.
Nobody
Kemper,
will have a
every
PC in the
time you
future.
mention me not having any kind of PC, the chances of me getting one are just going to keep going down.
Shut the
Just to
fuck up,
spite
Kemper.
You.
Eat shit, Kemper. Eat shit, Kemper.
I
think,
can't eat shit. I have 35 cents in my bank account, so I mean,
Eat some fucking ghost pepper sauce then.
yeah.
Oh,
Open up that old Tide Pod bag and
No.
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 that's a
We
story
haven't even.
for another time.
We
That's a
still
story
haven't
for
even
another
told that
time.
story.
I'm
No.
putting that. Oh,
Teaser.
So whenever,
teaser.
so Ray actually read our, like, she looked over my shoulder for a second and like, I was showing her a text or something, and then she saw what the Tide Pod bag thing was, and she didn't talk to me for like 10 minutes.
I feel like that was a
I was like,
true
no, you
moment of
didn't understand.
desperation.
I was like, you don't understand the full story. I didn't do that like willingly.
So, Rocket League, we all have fun with.
There you go.
yeah,
I think
Rocket League's a
we'll
good
have
one.
fun.
We've all been playing it pretty consistently. I think out of all of us, it's really just Brent and Jake that don't really play it that
Well,
often.
and it's funny because my esports or empire is mainly fucking Rocket League.
It's
almost
free.
entirely Rocket League. Like, what the hell?
Sad.
It's free.
It is. It is.
Brad.
I know it's free. I know it's free, and I own it anyways. I bought it for like full price or whatever it was. It was like $30 or $15, whatever.
Okay, then
But
play.
I'm so ass. But my brain, you don't understand. My brain can't fucking wrap around the mechanics of that game. I swear to God.
Oh, I can't move the controller.
Oh,
Tim,
I
learn how to
can't.
rotate for the love of God.
Okay. 1v1? You want a 1v1 right now?
I can't.
Oh,
I
shit.
can't 1v1 anybody in Rocket League. But I can-
Actually,
Then
I
sit
think
down.
Actually, I honestly, I think
No.
Trimmy could probably. I mean, no, I think Tim would actually win a 1v1 maybe.
Okay, but to side with Trimmy though, Tim can't rotate for dick. and Rocket League isn't about 1v1ing. It really is a team
Okay.
based game. That's like saying 1v1.
I know how to
Overwatch.
rotate. Thank you very much.
All right, you guys just gave me an idea. First of all, for the stream in general, whenever anyone has beef in the podcast, whether it's chat based, whether it's in the actual recordings, whether it's in the fucking streams, 1v1 Rust. It has to be decided in a 1v1 Rust.
It's the only
way. The rules can be changed, but it has to be a 1v1 Rust. It can be quick scopes, it can be something else, but I think that would be fucking hype.
One-man army.
Isn't MW2 on Steam? I feel like it is. It's like fucking $60 because they like ripping people off, but
yeah.
Oh,
bro,
yeah.
we should have those like 12-hour zombies games.
Oh, for sure.
Can we use noob tubes in the 1v1?
No, fuck you.
That's the only
fuck you and your noob tubing.
So fucking
Kade completely deflated me one night. Just
so fucking bullshit.
It was awful. It was one of the worst feelings in the world, just getting nubbed, tubed by fucking Kade every 10 seconds. Oh, God.
I think I like physically got like mad at Kade. Like my body rejected just everything about that. Like I became ill.
God, I love it so much.
Why don't we play Smash? That always
I was just about to say that, Jimmy.
Well.
Oh, God.
The cunt.
I love Smash so much, but I just can't stand DDD. Trimmy's DDD is just
too much D's.
I'm afraid of no man, but that fat penguin fucking terrifies me. What the hell? He has no right to be that good with that character.
I feel like my Ridley could really piss you guys off.
Oh, are you a good Ridley?
All I do is fucking throw
Side
you
B.
off the map.
Yeah.
That's all I do.
Yeah. I like King K. Rool, and I like Cloud. Who's the other? Oh yeah, I like randomly. I love Wii Fit Trainer. That's like one of my favorite fucking characters.
Oh, that's right. You do love
Kate, do you remember the volleyballs?
Yeah, the volleyball spike.
Oh, you want another one? Oh,
You know me.
I love Lucario
yeah,
too.
for sure.
Little Mac.
Lucario's trash.
Yep. So, Kate, I heard you have an existential crisis for us, or an existential question, rather. Not a crisis.
Yeah, okay. Okay, so
we're not that old, I swear.
Okay, so I have a question for you guys, and then I have a short statement to make, and it's gonna basically decide whether or not you're a huge piece of shit to society.
Okay.
So,
Nice.
with that being said, I'm gonna ask you guys the question: when you go grocery shopping, and you unload all your groceries, put them in the car, do you take your cart to the cart return
Every time?
or do you leave it in a random spot?
You're a piece of shit if you leave it. No fucking way.
I go out of my way to put it back.
Kate, I think I know what post you're talking about. Is this the one about?
It's the
Yeah,
shopping cart
something like
theory.
that. But it's real quick. I'll run it by the people who haven't heard of it yet. So it's called the shopping cart theory. So the shopping cart is the ultimate litmus test for whether a person is capable of self-governing. To return the shopping cart is an easy, convenient task, and one which we all recognize as the correct, appropriate thing to do. To return the shopping cart is objectively right. There are no situations other than dire emergencies in which a person is not able to return their cart. Simultaneously, it is not illegal to abandon your shopping cart. Therefore, the shopping cart presents itself as the apex example of whether a person will do what is right without being forced to do it. No one will punish you for not returning the shopping cart. No one will fine you or kill you for not returning the shopping cart. You gain nothing by returning the shopping cart. You must return the shopping cart out of the goodness of your own heart. You must return the shopping cart because it is the right thing to do, because it is correct.
Do you think
A person who is unable to do this is no better than an animal, an absolute savage who can only be made to do what is right by threatening them with the law and the force that stands behind it. The shopping cart is what determines whether a person is a good or bad member of society.
A fucking
So
man.
you basically are a scum to the world if you don't return the shopping cart to its appropriate place in the parking lot.
Essentially, all those carts you see in the parking lot of a Walmart or a Target, those are skid marks on the underpants of society. You shitbags. You actual shitbags fucking blocking up parking spots. I hate you.
Okay.
I love how a dodgeball reference came into this. I love it.
Okay, for someone who used to work at a grocery store, because I did a lot of grabbing carts or whatever, it does not annoy us when you grab carts from, like, you know, not being pulled into the cart thing. What bothers us is those fuckers who is parked almost a mile away from the store, and we are obligated to go grab that cart.
Oh, I don't.
Well, some people don't, but you're supposed to. But
Yeah.
it's if it's
So, yeah,
reasonable, then sure. But don't be an asshole about it.
Right.
But it's not about the person who has to get the cart. It's the person
That leaves it.
that leaves it.
I
It's
know.
the-
I'm just
it's-
saying, like, from a person
It's
who's
a
got
statement
that.
on whether or not they're a humongous piece of shit or not.
Right.
I feel like
And-
you can actually like judge like if people were going to heaven or hell. I think you get a pretty good mix on
Yeah.
people that deserve it if you like the shopping cart theory.
For people
The-
like Tim
the-
used to be that have to go grab it because of your lazy ass.
The Watch Mojo lady narrates like all the times you left your cart.
You just hear that. Oh,
I honestly
God,
I don't think I've ever left my cart anywhere
I've never.
like
No.
that.
Do you know who? Like, real quick, before we sign off, do you know? Like, has anyone ever shopped at Aldi's?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
with the
yeah.
They have a brilliant fucking system for getting their carts back with the
Yeah.
quarter. You slot a
Yeah.
quarter into it, and then when you bring it back, you can get your quarter back. Fucking brilliant. But
Yeah.
then again, that's giving someone an incentive to bring it back when they really shouldn't need a fucking incentive.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
bags of shit. That pisses me off. That really lit a fire under my ass, kid. That really tilts the shit out of me when I see that.
The shopping cart theory, it's a stonewall example.
Self-governance.
Yes,
Yep.
exactly.
Whether you can be a good Samaritan on your own without a guy with a stick behind you whacking
Whether or not you're going to be a skid mark to the underpants of society.
you. Exactly. But yeah, with that, I think we're gonna call it a night, boys. It's been a long one. We had some technical difficulties halfway through, but we resolved them. So we have been the Woken Weird Podcast. Be sure to follow us on all of the socials that you can find. I have been Goonie, your host. You can find me on Twitter at Goonie Bags, Goonie_Bags with a Z. And also, I am a co-owner and co-founder of an esports org called Empire. You can definitely check us out at Empire Esports RL on Twitter. Check us out. Got some cool stuff.
Hello, it's your boy. You can follow me at Instagram and Twitter at Kade Runner on 2049. Yeah, just follow me for some cool shit. You know, just do it. You know, what's stopping you?
What happened?
Just let it happen.
Yeah.
We don't have Jake here to be the duality.
No.
Yeah, I'm nothing without Jake. I'm nothing without the dark. Light can't exist without the dark.
Well, my name's Kemper. There's a GoFundMe. I need money. No. I run all the social media pretty much. So you can follow me on our official woke_and_weird on Instagram. You can follow me on Reverse Grandma, which I also post our podcast stuff as well. And you can go ahead and follow our subreddit, Woke and Weird. So that's also a thing we have up running, and eventually we'll have stuff posted there about our YouTube channel and Twitch streams. So it's going to be just a big place for our content.
Hell yeah.
So we have that.
We love to see it.
Yeah.
Well, you can follow me at Timbo Slice Pro, and that's about it.
Is that on Instagram?
On Instagram. Thank you.
I got you.
This is why I'm not the host.
I got you.
Oh, self-proof.
All right, you can follow me on Twitter at Austin Trimnell, but I'm gonna warn you, it's not for bitches. I have the hottest takes out there.
Yeah, my man.
So like, don't follow me if you're a pussy, basically.
I told you his best Jake impression at the beginning of the show, or right before. So I am a proud papa right now.
Because Jake's like my polar opposite as a person.
He is.
Yes.
And then you can follow me on Austin Trimnell. On Instagram. I basically never post there, but who knows? Maybe I'll mix it up this week. Who's to say? Make it fucking wild. That's it.
Get fucking wild.
Hell yeah.
Super Bowl got me turned.
We fucking lit, bro.
Anyways, guys, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you all, and we'll see you next time.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Toodles.